by debunking some eclipse myths, because a lot of times, people think of the eclipse and there's some superstitions. So we thought it'd be fun to kind of talk these through, because some of them are interesting, to say the least.
You got to remember, eclipses started before there were us.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly.
So for 1,000, 2,000 years, the gods were the ones creating that, and that's what people thought. So a lot of times they thought, well, maybe we have to sacrifice something or someone, and that went a long time.
Yeah.
Even probably the last 500 years.
Yeah.
And now we all race to go see it.
Right,
So,
exactly. Everyone feared it, and now we're like, wait, I need my glasses.
We're running away, now we're running back to it. So speaking of, let's start with the first one. Andy, we'll allow you to debunk this one. The eclipse will unleash a wave of earthquakes across the U.S.
That one I can say will be debunked. However, we've had a bunch of earthquakes, so somebody's going to correlate that.
Right.
There's no pull on the earth other than when you have like a full moon. It's just a obstruction of it, so it really doesn't put any undue pressures or forces on the earth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good to know.
Okay.
All right, here's another one. Those who are pregnant should not watch an eclipse because it could harm your baby.
Not a doctor, but I don't know how that goes in with it.
Yeah,
'Cause,
you could maybe put the glasses on the tummy, maybe.
Obviously, if you're not using glasses, then that would be a problem.
Yeah,
of
But
course.
I think your child would be well protected. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
Pretty protected, let's
Yeah.
hope.
Yeah.
Now this is another one that you would have learned if you were catching up with Studio 10 earlier last week, but for those who don't know, it's completely safe to use your phone during the eclipse.
No, I mean, not at all. Obviously, people try to put this in front of the phone, but then they better have glasses on themselves, because
like
how
kinda
do you
doing
find
like a
that? Or what,
dual.
and just a quick look, you're going to try and just get it in there, and you don't get a real good picture. We have the tech guy on at 5:30 on our newscast, and he had a whole segment on the special things you need to buy and all the rest of that. No, it's not good for your phone, nor would it be if you were sitting on the beach in Miami and go, oh, I want to take a picture of the sun.
Right.
It's really no different.
Yeah, it's one of those, just take it in. You don't need to document it. Don't
Put
worry.
Put
Leave
it
that
right
to the
in here,
professionals.
and it's good for life.
A mental
Exactly.
picture. All right, here's another one. The moon turns black during a total solar eclipse. One of those things where, you might have thought that one time ago.
Yeah, when you're looking at it, you're seeing the shadow of the moon. You don't see the moon, correct?
Right.
But it doesn't necessarily turn black. Even on the dark side of the moon, you're not really turning it totally black. It just doesn't have the light it would have. But there's some ambient light going on. So no, it really doesn't turn black. And we're not technically seeing the moon line up. It's a shadow. Because if you actually tried to see the moon cross over, it'd be too small. But the farther the moon is away from the sun, it casts a bigger shadow. So that's what we're seeing.
Interesting.
Okay. Now, next question. Many cultures and religions link eclipses to energy, seeing them as events of renewal and promise, or in some cases, of vital energy being drained away.
I could see how religiously something like that could figure in, don't you guys?
Oh, yeah,
it's
absolutely.
pretty
I
simple.
wanna hear from you, yeah.
Yeah, I think, that a lot of people look at it as, giving the sun a break or the earth a break, and then when it comes back strong again. So there'd be a lot of things people could correlate that with, I think, religiously.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this has been so much fun.
Yes.
Taking in all of the solar eclipse and shedding a spotlight, of course, on the sun. But we're going to shift that spotlight a little bit to the stage today, and coming up after the break.